Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today back in Oakland Zoo. I do hope you're well. Right, so last episode we got started on our hippo enclosure. You can see our two hippos are in here and having a lot of fun. Had a little bit of feedback about the butterfly garden. So far everyone has really liked it, so thank you very much for that. I do like it when people give me feedback, whether it's positive or negative, and generally it tends to be positive. People pretty much like what I do, which is always really nice. A few good suggestions. One was, of course, the education things, which I'm always forgetting about. So I'm going to put a few of these down. Now the only problem with these is they can only obviously put on the butterflies potentially of what I've got in the exhibit here. I don't, you can't do anything else with them, unfortunately, which is a shame, but there we go. I'd like it if you could do other things. I don't know actually. You might be able to put custom pictures on them. I'm really not sure actually. But what I'll do is just get some in. Let's find out what can you put on them. Yeah, you can't do custom stuff on these, unfortunately, which is a shame. But what I will do is have one for each of our types of butterfly, so that at least people can come in and read about them. What's that? One more, I think that was all of them. Let's just check. Yes, that's all of them. Good. Okay, so a little bit of education in there for people who want to come through and read about the butterflies. Someone also suggested having a little area with some soil and the tools, make it look like someone's actually sort of planting up a new area or something like that. So that's a really good idea. I will do that at some point, possibly in here somewhere. Depending on what I do here. Someone's also suggested having a play area, which I quite like the idea of. So I might try and get a little play area in here, and then I'll extend this garden along a little bit and have a little area here, maybe where it looks like they're currently sort of building it or whatever, designing it, But I do want to do the hippo habitat first, so let's crack on with that. I had a thought that it might be nice actually with our building here to have a glass window in this wall. So I'm just going to have a look to see if I can put in one of these like so, and then a bit of glass excuse me, in here. Now I can't remember if you get one-way glass or not. This is all just normal glass. Do you get one-way stuff? That's modern glass. What's this? Opaque. No, see, that's not. Yeah. I don't really understand the idea of opaque glass. It's kind of an oxymoron, isn't it? Because opaque means you can't see through it, and what's the point in having a glass sheet that you can't see through? I mean, it's a nice looking piece, but it doesn't really need to be a glass piece, does it? But yeah, I mean, it's a lovely looking piece, but obviously not appropriate for what I'm doing here. Okay, it's not letting me deselect that. That's a bit weird. Okay, something very strange going on there. Anyway, let's see. This is the one-way stuff. Okay, so it's sort of one way. Let's see what we think of this. So I guess the idea is that I can just sink that into the wall, so then we can see inside. Yeah, so you can still see through it, but it's dark, so the animals don't really know that they're being looked at. There we go, that's exactly what I needed in there. Ooh, my escape button seems to have stopped working. Ooh, oh no. That's not a good sign. I might have a broken keyboard. Yeah, I can't use my escape button. Wow, that would be terrible, wouldn't it? Oh no, I've got a broken keyboard. Okay. Oh no, I've got a broken bit of building up here as well. That's not good. I noticed that actually when I watched back the video, which was odd. That piece just disappeared for some reason, which is very strange. Yeah, my escape button is gone. Right, I might have to buy myself a new keyboard. Anyway, we can get away with not having an escape button for now. That's fine. Right, so this building, I wanted to put some trims on it, didn't I? So let's start up here with our beams and see what we've got that might be appropriate. I'm hoping the angles match. No, they don't do it. Of course they don't. That would be too easy, wouldn't it? I do find that quite frustrating. Okay, let's sink this in and see what we can do here. I just feel like these end pieces need something on them. I think I probably just need to go with the short. No, it's not quite long enough then, is it? Let's have a look. I don't mind if you can see this one inside, which you can a bit, but that's okay. I just want the top bit to look nice. Now, is the angle going to work if I go that way? No, of course it's not. Oh, and it didn't actually. What? It didn't take. Wow, what's going on here? I definitely clicked that. There we go. We'll get there. We'll get there. Good. Let's get another one. Yes. Yes, add it to that. I'm still on it. You know when you get that feeling when everything you do is going to go wrong? I'm getting that feeling today. I don't like not being able to use my escape button. Right, I'm going to need a little something on there, aren't I? Because that doesn't look quite right at the moment. Tell you what I'll do actually. Is that on a different piece? I can't quite see what's going on here. Oh, that bit's not connected. Right, well we can sort that out, can't we? Yes. There we go. Now I can do it properly. Good, so that piece and that piece. Let's start by copying that over to this side. Like so. I'm wondering whether I need a round beam. Let's go with a round beam. Actually, what are these ones? No, that's no good. No, it needs to be thicker than that. Okay, I might have to go with a square beam. Don't think that angle's quite right, is it? No. Yeah, okay, that's not going to work. No, I think that's why I need to go round. But there isn't one. I need a... Okay, how about post? I don't think there's round posts either. Oh, there's these ones. What can I do with that? Yeah, that's what I need. I just feel like I needed a little something there just to hide the crossover where the wood pieces go. So if I can just do that and then get it the same on this side. Yeah, that's nice actually. That looks quite good. Right, and then let's see if I can copy and paste. Whoops, not that piece. No, not that piece. No, not that piece. Oh no, I don't want that piece either. Why isn't it letting me select the wood? Oh, come on. No, I don't want that piece. I want... Oh, I must have not brought this wood through quite as far as this side. No, I didn't, did I? Yeah, okay, my bad. No, I want to be on that piece. Hang on, I'll get there in a second. I need to select the I need to select these bits of wood from the inside. No, it's not actually going to let me select them from anywhere. I literally cannot select these bits of wood. Oh, I told you, everything's just going to go wrong today. No, come on, I'm on this bit here. Unselect and unselect, unselect, unselect. Okay, we're getting there. No, I don't want these bits either for now. I just want them. And I just want them to be a bit thicker. There we go. Good. Right, now I can select these as well. Oh, I do make things hard work for myself, don't I? It's probably not going to work now either. My hope is that I can just move it across to here and it will line up. Something like that. Good. Now, is it the same? Of course, it's not the same width. That would be too easy, wouldn't it? Right, so where did these other bits go? Did they vanish? Did they go in the middle of the concrete? I don't know where they went. Where did they disappear to? Hang on, if that's... Oh, it's got to be right around there somewhere. Hang on. They've got to be in here. They're not, are they? They've actually just vanished. Or have they gone inside some of these? Oh, well, I don't know. You can't see them either way. I don't know. I just don't know anymore. I think I've lost my marbles. Oh no, hang on. I needed one of them. No, hang on. Come on. Right, don't need that one. Don't need that one. Don't need that one. Great. Now this lot. Oh, you are kidding me. You are actually having a giggle, aren't you? Come on. What? I just want to move that one piece. Thank you. Right, let's just go to there for a second. Blimey, all this hard work, and all I'm putting is just a little bit of trim detailing on a building. Okay, we're nearly there. I promise you I'll never do this again. Okay, there we go. There's our trim. Wow, you don't realise just how much you use the escape button until you can't. There we go, we've got our trim. That's nice. I like that. A little bit of detailing. That is good. Right, unfortunately I feel like I want some trim around the window here as well, which I'm going to do with... Oh, hang on, that was already post. Yeah, we've got these pieces, which I do like. So let's go with this. Let's just get this lined up. Wow, this glass is really thick. Didn't realise actually. But it's yeah, very, very thick. That's fine. Right, let's bring that in and let's bring that up. And then let's go to the shorter one and let's go down and bring it across. There we go. Really simple frame in there. Doesn't need to be any more than that. Good, nice, lovely. So I can do some decorations on the wall here, something to do with hippos, I guess. Actually, let's see what we've got. We've got statues. Statues are good. I could get a statue somewhere, couldn't I? I could maybe get a statue in here. I could get one over here as well, couldn't I? Why not? Nothing wrong with having a couple of statues. And then we have... I quite like the idea of that with a with an education board on it. So if I get, let's just see, what's that one? Actually, I quite like the idea of that in that. That looks quite nice, doesn't it? Maybe I'll go with that. I think that looks pretty good. Wow. I don't know how you unselect except for quitting out entirely. It's really annoying. Oh dear, I'm gonna have to get a new keyboard, aren't I? I'll try and unplug it and plug it back in again at some point. That can sometimes work, can't it? So what else was that? Oh yes, I needed to put a door as well. So let's get a door in. I hope you people have a good laugh at my expense when I'm being an idiot. Which, let's be honest, happens in most episodes. I'm sure we all have these days, don't we, where things just don't quite go according to plan. And of course, most YouTubers, you'd probably say most good YouTubers, would re-record things or not record it in the first place if things are going a bit wrong. But you know what? That's not me. I want you to see my mistakes. I want you to see when I'm being an idiot. Because it happens so often, I can't hide it. There we go. Good. Okay. Right. So we have our door. So what I'll do, I'll put some foliage around here, which can sort of cover up a lot of the wall here. Lots of people are like, oh, look at that. That is the first time. Jesus, he's got a long throw on him. That went right over there somewhere. Blimey. Yeah, that's the first time I've seen them actually throwing food in. That's pretty cool. Yeah, lots of people listening as well, which is nice to see. There's our hippo. Was that bit of food over there what he just threw? Because if so, that's a very impressive throw. You'd think they'd just pop it down here somewhere. Never mind. It's good. It's all good. Okay, let's look at the habitat itself, shall we? So hippos don't need too much detailing, but obviously it's very plain in here at the moment. They're not really going to need a lot in the way of foliage because they would just destroy foliage. So I think most of the grass will actually be mud. Let's be honest, they're hippos. Grass is not going to survive, is it? So let's have a look at making this a bit more soily. I'll go with some soil outside as well because there'll be a whole load of foliage out there, so I can kind of make them look like flower beds. And that will come right up to this building over here as well, depending on what I end up doing with that. Okay, let's bring the mud in here. So there's basically no grass at all. Obviously mud in their house, that would definitely be quite muddy in there. I might actually put a floor down in there. I think that would maybe make sense. Have a proper solid floor rather than mud, because yeah, realistically mud in here would just become a bog, so they would put some sort of proper flat flooring down. Let's just adjust the height. Let's try and get this a bit better. I don't want the breeze blocks because that's too similar to what's already there, but yeah, I'll go with that. And then if I split that lot off and sink it down like so, yeah, I'm going to have to maneuver it a bit. So that one and that one I will split off and bring that into there. I think it looks okay everywhere else. Yeah, that's good. Let's just play with that a tiny bit so the graphics aren't bugging. Good, and then let's give them a little bit of bedding in there. Right, so hopefully the hippos will want to go in there. Where are my hippos? Here we go. Okay, they can go in, and I'm assuming, yeah, there we go, all counts as shelter. So, brilliant. I'm assuming the staff, yeah, staff can go in and out. That's good. Okay, so that's the house basically done. Like I said, I'm not too fussed with the roof. I mean, it doesn't look terrible anyway. It just looks like it's got a whole load of support structures. But yeah, that's not a big issue for me at all. So in here, they do like their rocks. And, you know, the rocks do look cool. Oh, look, that guy is sleeping in the water. I hope he can hold his breath well. Because that's not going to end well otherwise, is it? So yeah, I do want to get some rocks. And I do want to get some foliage in here. So let's come into our rocks. Now, what was I using here? Tundra. Okay. Let's have a look. Let's get rid of all the snapping because I don't need that. But yeah, I do want a few rocks in here. Nothing too big. Nothing that's going to block their area too much. I don't mind the odd sort of larger bit sticking out a bit. But yeah, certainly don't need anything that's really going to stop them from getting about. And then obviously I can decorate these. That's a bit too big. I'll tell you what I am actually going to put in here. I think rock-wise, that's probably all I need, really, just to add a little bit of interest. Now, what is it I'm looking for? Statues. There are... Where are statues? I've lost statues. There are these big Easter Island heads, aren't there? Which I really like. Yeah, look, these ones. I love these things. And yeah, I just think they could look kind of cool in this habitat. Why not? Let's get it in there. Let's have that one leaning back a little bit. Whoops. And then let's get this one. Over here somewhere. Again, just slightly wonky. Oh yeah, they look cool, don't they? I like that. I like that a lot. Do you know what? I might put in some steam special effects. Let's have a look. The mist, is that what I want? Yeah, maybe not so much. I kind of like the idea of having a little bit of mist coming out from where these statues are. I think I need it above the water, otherwise it gets lost, I think, in the water. Let's try and get it roughly in the middle. What's that going to look like? I think that looks pretty cool. Okay, what do we think? Just a little bit of special effects. It's a little bit silly, really, but I kind of like the look of it. Yeah, I like that. I'm going with that. Cool, right. And then I want some... oh, what's the word I'm looking for? I keep forgetting this word. Reeds. There are some different reeds. See, these are lovely looking things, but they do block traversable area, so you do have to be careful with these. So I'll put a few, I think, just around these rocks, because at least the rocks are already blocking their traversable area, so it's not so bad. These ones don't block traversable area, so these are quite a good one. And I can get some of these around the big statues. I reckon would look good. Again, I don't want to go over the top with it. I just want it to look interesting, you know. A little bit over there. Just trying to give the public something to look at, basically. Let's just get a few more over here. Let's get a nice big clump in under here and over here, kind of blend them in with these other ones over here. That's good. I like that. Don't really need to do much with the floor. the hippos walk on the floor, so you don't want to be putting lots of rocks and things down because that might block them. And I do want some space up here for sort of traversable space on land, and I'll see what enrichment items they have. Let's see, there might be something interesting. Yeah, where are we? Pygmy Hippo. Here we go. As I suspected, mud bath. I don't think I've left any room, unfortunately, for a mud bath. Ooh, maybe I have. Okay, let's see. Does that work? I really need my escape button because I can't deselect stuff. Never mind, I'll just keep putting stuff down instead. This is a good place, I think, for a feeder. Try and encourage them to come over here where the people are. This is a nice feeder as well. Let's try and get that in over here somewhere. I don't want to block their area, you know. I want them to be able to walk around this, so I'll have to be careful. I can give them a scratching post, maybe a melon feeder over here. So yeah, they're not going to have everything in here. Can I squeeze in a waterfall? I probably could, right back here actually. Or is it not going to let me put that in? Actually, I could just do it kind of like that, couldn't I? Just have it right in the middle there. Why not? Yeah, that works for me. I feel like I should give them a toy or two as well. Let's give them one of these up here. And you can always squeeze one of these in. Just pop that up by their house there. Right, now let's see if all of these are actually usable. Good, that one is. That one is. That one is. Look, we've got a hippo in there already. And that one is. And that one is. And that one is. Fantastic. So they can use everything. Let me just check that they can still get around everywhere. They can. Look, they can even climb up on the rock here. Yeah, they can still come all the way around here, which is the main thing. So I want them to come over near where the public are. Oh, they're hungry. Why are they hungry? There's a keeper hut over here. Have I not assigned a keeper? I might have made a whoopsie again. I keep doing this, don't I? Let's check. What was the work zone? It was the deer, wasn't it? Yeah, so the deer also needs to have the hippo. So red deer now has 2 habitats. Good, there we go, that's better. I also need to rename it if I can select it, which obviously I can't. Dear. Tricky. No. How do I select a habitat? I always struggle with this. If you can't see the door, it's very hard to select the habitat. I need to, here we go. I can do it from out here, can I? There we go. Right, so Pygmy Hippo. They need to feed that Pygmy Hippo. It looks like it's starving. Sorry. It's a good job I haven't got animal welfare turned on. Otherwise my hippos would probably be dying by now. There we go. Pygmy Hippo. They are going to get fed now. I'm pretty sure this guy is just on his way to do that. Preparing food for Pygmy Hippo. Fantastic. Cool. And we're starting to get some more people gathering around here, having a good look at it as well, which is great. I'm pretty happy with this. I might chuck a couple of trees in. I feel like it needs a bit of height. So let's just look at that. Cypress trees. Actually, do you know what? It was something I noticed or realised I didn't do them in here. So I need to add some cypress trees into our gardens as well. I think it keeps the theme going, which is obviously a very important thing. I want the theme because I've used the cypress over here and they are very English. I mean, they're not an English tree. It's a very Italian thing, isn't it? Cypress trees. That's where the idea of them came from originally. But you know what us English are like? We like to steal other people's good ideas for ourselves. And yeah, so that is what we've done with things like the cypress tree. But hey, they look good, so I don't mind. Yeah, there we go. I just felt like that needed a couple of them. And then I think what I might actually do is just pop in here now. If I just get that down, right? Yeah, I feel like this this garden just needs a few cypress trees in it. Just popping up. I love these nice tall ones. They just work on every level. Fantastic looking things. I might just put a couple of the shorter ones in as well, actually. Just give that impression that they've maybe planted a few newer ones and that they're just slowly starting to grow. Let's get one in here, actually. Maybe another one over here. Good. There we go. That looks nicer now, doesn't it? Oh, much better. Yeah. Yeah, it needed the height. Definitely needed the height. At some point I will come along and do the tree line at the back here as well. That might be something that I actually do right at the end. I really don't know when I'll get the time for that. It will happen before the end of the project, but it may just be something that I come along and do at the end. I'll do it all off camera, of course, because you don't want to see me doing that. Cool. Okay, well that's good progress made. We've got some good talks going on here by the looks of it as well. It's great. I love seeing all these people in the butterfly garden. Looks really good. Lots of butterflies coming around as well. Apparently, someone did mention that actually they do land on some of the people. If you see them put their hand out, and apparently the butterflies can come and land on them, which is cool. I haven't seen that, but I will keep my eyes open for that. Okay, well, I'm going to leave the episode there. I feel like we've made some good progress today. I really like this hippo habitat. I think it looks good. It's pretty simplistic, I know, but it's what they need. You know, you don't need to do every habitat really extravagant and complicated and full up. Some of these animals like their habitats to be a bit emptier. I feel like maybe I could do a bit of work with the water. I know I said I wasn't going to do much with the water, but I might do. But I might not. I don't know. I'm pretty happy with it as it is, because you know they're hippos. They just destroy stuff. They squash stuff. They make everything wet and muddy. So I'm not really too fussed about them having lots of other bits and pieces in here. It's just a big mud fest, basically. I'm just thinking though, because I'm going back to my original habitat over here, the foxes. Now I know I kind of went super detail on this habitat, which I think worked really well for these animals, and I don't want to slack off, you know. Oh, what is going on there? That fox has got an issue, hasn't he? Foxes do not stand like that. That's hilarious. Are you stuck? Yeah, he's hungry. I think he's got stuck, hasn't he? Clearly, that is a bug. Let's get him moved, shall we? And let's hope he goes and gets some food. There he goes. Much better. Right, yes. Look, there's food up there. Go and eat. Poor thing. I wonder how long he's been stuck like that. Oh no, he's okay, he'll eat at some point. What about you? What are you doing? See, you look stuck as well. I'm just going to move that one as well. Just... oh no, look, it's gone back. Don't stay there. You clearly aren't happy. There we go. Food. Good. And you, go and get some food. Oh, those poor foxes. I wonder if they've been stuck like that for months, years possibly. Don't know. Anyway. Yeah, so where was I? Detailing. Yes, I will do some more detailing. Not too much. I'll do some things like the pipes, like the you know, the water taps and things like that. I do like that sort of thing. And I may come back and do a little bit of work in the water here with some rocks. You know, just to give it a little bit of texture here and there. Maybe on this shallow water. Maybe. We'll see. I'm really happy with how the garden looks now, at least. So that's good. Our meerkat habitat is going to be in here. I believe you can make the meerkats walk through as well, so I may have a little pathway actually going through this habitat. I'm not sure. I can't quite remember if you can do that with meerkats. I think you can do it with the prairie dogs. I'm not sure about the meerkats. And then, yeah, so what I'll do here, I like the idea of having a little playground. And I did in one of my other zoos, I think it was in Waverley Zoo, I actually built a whole load of wooden play equipment. So I may go back into that zoo and steal them so I don't have to build them again because I've already done it. So, yeah, I might do that and get some of that in here. Maybe with some more seating as well. I might just have a little seating area at each end and maybe a few vending machines or something just to get some more people in here kind of sitting down and eating. So we've got vending machines in here, so people are getting food from here. I might even squeeze a little shop in. Who knows? Oh look, the talk is going on, and Deanne, our crocodile, is coming out to say hello. Isn't that nice of him? Like he's posing for the cameras. Right, let's leave it there. So thank you very much for joining me. The episode didn't go exactly according to plan, did it? With my dodgy keyboard, I still can't get my escape button to work. Oh, hang on, my escape button just worked. That's crazy. What's happened there? Look at that. Suddenly my escape button's working again. Gotta love technology, haven't you? Oh, that's good. At least I might not have to buy a new keyboard. Little insights into my life there for you. Terribly exciting stuff. Right, I am going to leave it there because you must be getting bored of hearing my voice now. So thank you so much for joining me. If you've enjoyed the episode, which you probably haven't because it wasn't the best, but if you're enjoying the series and you want to support the channel, then please do hit the like button and the subscribe button, of course, if you haven't done that already. And hopefully you can join me in the next episode where we will maybe do a bit more detailing on the hippos, and we will certainly get going on our meerkats over here as well. And yeah, join me then. Until then, do take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon. Goodbye for now.